Vincent is definitely hiding somewhere plotting a prank. Just then, the Black Rose zips back, frantically saying she was playing bridge with Caitlin last night. But she vanished at home, a live person gone. So they split up to search. Lisa, Laura, and the blonde search the basement, finding it stuffed with torturous tools. It looks more like a dungeon than a hospital. Who knows, these might be used on them someday. The next day, they proceed along Vincent's path. Upon catching sight of the bloodstains on the glass, Nicole begins to feel increasingly uneasy. "May I please stay here? We'll check it out." "You think it was Vincent?" Just when confused, something happens downstairs. Laura, in front, sees a deformed man lugging her boyfriend's corpse. Thankfully, her quick reflexes avoid detection. She then sees her boyfriend tossed on the operating table by the monster. At this point, the two groups finally reunite. Nicole is about to share what she saw when suddenly Laura rushes out holding what seems to be Potter's sleeve. That is definitely Potter's sleeve. Once confirmed, Lisa immediately opens the clothing bundle, only to find it's Vincent's meat jerky. This time it's her identity. It's like a bizarre jigsaw puzzle. Amazingly, inside it was Vincent's head. Everyone panics in a state of sheer terror and disarray. Even the blonde babe hanging by her neck doesn't realize it. Her boyfriend, panicking, uses the tools wrong. While she's pulling up, he's yanking down on her ankles, and Bammy accidentally bisects his girlfriend, leaving everyone nearly wetting. They rush to find an exit, but the snowmobile fails to start. Monsters know how to pull the plug. There's a down jacket in Zara's trunk. She's a pro skier, so she decides to slap on her skis and head out for help. But the freshly fallen snow can't hold her weight, so she trudges on, while the others head back to the director's office, the most fortified spot in the hospital. Meanwhile, Nick finds the Momo brothers' records, explaining the hospital's empty patient wards. Turns out they've devoured them all. Knowing the danger, it's a definite no-go for them to stick around. So they decide to send two guys, and the only one with the hook, the Black Rose, to find some weapon. Just as they step out, the killer drills a massive hole in the steel door. Luckily, the three band together to push him back for now. The Daredevil squad reaches the weapons cache, ready to leave after grabbing a knife. At this moment, Nick suddenly spots a long-handled nail gun nearby. "Whoa, check this out. Guys, come see perfect escape tool. What an absolutely brilliant idea. They can deal with monsters in a unique and stylish way. They team up to use this weapon, but just as they gear up to hunt, they realize poor Nicole has already become the target. She's now been snagged by the badders. Talk about being in a pickle. By the time they find Nicole, it's already too late for her, and in that very moment, the second brewer accidentally bites off his finger and gets it stuck in his mouth. In the midst of the confusion, they find themselves ambushed, leaving the three brothers completely unprepared and caught off guard. While hastily fleeing, Laura once again blocks their path of escape with a kerosene lamp, leaving them with absolutely nowhere else to go. With no options left, they scramble back to the previous holding room. Turns out, it's all part of Killer's master plan. When spooked, mental patients always retreat to what they think is the safest spot. As they lock the door, Killer hatches a brilliant plan. Why not simply roast them with fire? It will avenge his fallen comrade and eradicate the evil from this world. Only unexpectedly to be ruthlessly blocked by Killer at the most crucial moment. Killer argues that even killers are people, so they can't murder them, just wait for the blizzard to clear and hand them over to the cops. Under such absurd logic, they take turns guarding the door. Killer, having just lost his girlfriend, takes the first watch. Exhausted after a whole day, he soon dozes off. The hairpin left by the female doctor is still there, and while he's snoozing, the third bro seizes the chance to unlock the door. We can imagine Teller's fate, while Killer gets ready to switch shifts. As he reaches the hallway, he discovers there's no power left. Despite the setback, he musters up his courage and continues on to the basement, only to find those 3 demons have long vanished. There's no time to regret this dumb decision. He races back to the office to wake the girls up. I'll wait until morning to let her escape. Agreed? Great. If we can hold out until then. Just as he finishes saying that, footsteps echo in the hallway. Did you hear that? Alright, he'll go and check out the ultimate fate of Keller. He's now been thoroughly messed up. Looks like Keller got severely injured, and they plan to finish him off. Everyone charges out, blasting at the monster. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Once they cool down and flip the body, they discover it's actually the missing Keller. No wonder he couldn't speak. Monster sliced his tongue. The Momo brothers approach, and they bolt. In a lucky turn of events, they stumble into the monster's stash room and grab backpacks, contemplating what to take. I absolutely refuse to wear that stuff. Yeah, you absolutely are. We can indeed live off these. Armed with their gear, they get ready to breach the barbed wire and make a getaway through the window. Just then, the 3 brothers arrive outside the door. They hustle to escape, but the monsters are right on their tails.